Today, I'll be taking you through the experience of sailing on the Pacific Aria. The ship has some very interesting furniture and style. Although the food wasn't the best, I was on cruises A616 and A617. The first one was from Brisbane to Sydney, and the other one was Sydney to Sydney via the Pacific Islands. So let's start the tour of the ship. Let's start at your home base, the cabin. We got an ocean view stateroom for this cruise. Let's take a peek inside. Our room came with 2 fairly comfortable beds, made fresh for you every day by a steward. We also got a few VIP benefits because we booked early. Our room had a rather dirty window, a desk with a mirror, lounge turned into a bed, and a small bathroom. Let's start our tour of the ship with the atrium. This was the main hub of the ship where the reception, internet cafe and more was located. The ocean bar was located in the atrium. It was the place to unwind with a cold drink and a quiz in the middle of the day, and some Name That Tune in the evening.
Question number 11.
The marquee is the main theatre on board. The ship held production shows nearly every night, as well as game shows. The ship's promenade deck was located on deck 6. This is where you went for the safety drills, as well as if there is a real emergency. It's also an outside area with deck chairs, and if you want to run around the whole thing, it will take you 2.5 laps to reach a kilometre. The pool area on board consisted of 2 hot tubs and 1 pool. It also had loads of area for seating and a retractable roof. P&O Edge was the adventure park on board. The instructors were friendly, and if you got an adrenaline pass you could go on unlimited activities. Some of the things you could do included flying fox, high ropes, walk the plank and funnel climb. Next to the pool area was the pantry. This was the ship's buffet, except it was in a food court style. It had a very interesting seating style and design. Unfortunately, this place was normally really packed and could have been hard to find a place to sit. Different cuisines had different shops, and of course everything was free. Some of the food included a cream of carrot soup from Kettle and Bun, tandoori chicken with rice and a papadum from Curry House, fish and chips from Hawk's Fish and Chips. For breakfast, things were spread out a little more. Here are some of the pancakes from the pantry. In between the pantry and the pool is New Zealand Natural, the ice cream parlour on board. Unfortunately, you had to pay for this and it was pretty overpriced. Here is a sorbet, and this is an ice cream. New Zealand Natural also doubled up as the cafe, which sold pastries and hot drinks. Here is a massive chocolate croissant. And this is a hot chocolate with a chocolate on the side. On board were 2 specialty restaurants. They were free, but you had to book for them. In between the 2 restaurants was the monkey bar. Near them was the Blue Room. This was the place to go for live music throughout the day. On board there was a Pandora shop. Next to that was the Mix Bar. Opposite that was the duty-free store. Then after that is the casino. The Dome was a place to watch the ocean go by during the day, but in the night it was turned into a nightclub. The waterfront restaurant is the main dining room on board, and of course it's free. Every time you came, the table was set nicely with bread and butter and water. Some of the dishes we got included: this was a pretty good chicken satay entree. This was an okay chicken main. This is a trout main, I'm pretty sure. Breakfast at the waterfront wasn't very good. The waiters came around and gave out pastries and toast. You could also order juice. Some of the things included oatmeal and pancakes. I would rate the Pacific Aria 6 out of 10 and I wouldn't recommend it. When you compare it to cruise lines such as Princess Cruises, the Pacific Aria isn't that good. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it though. If you were a first time cruiser, the Pacific Aria would probably look very good. One of the major flaws was the food. The food just didn't compare to other cruise lines, and most of it wasn't that good. The best bit about the ship would probably have to be the P&O Edge. That was fun and amazing. This review was filmed in April, so the ship might have changed a little bit. If you enjoyed this ship review, there will be others coming. And here's a sneak peek for my next video. Hope you enjoyed.